Welcome back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know it's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button and share the video so we can talk some hoops. And yesterday we talked about the bombshell news that Shams Charania dropped on us yesterday, seemingly saying that the Lakers are zeroing in and going to hire JJ Redick as their next head coach as soon as the NBA Finals are done. As you guys know, JJ Redick, who's also the co-host of the Mind the Game podcast with LeBron James, is also an NBA on ESPN analyst who will be hosting the NBA Finals, which start tomorrow night. Smash that like button and share the video. And first and foremost, salute to the chat. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. I got the realest chat on YouTube. It ain't many of us, but less is more, so there's plenty of us. Salute to Miss Terry in the chat this morning. How you doing? Hopefully you having a great day. So let's get right into it. And JJ Redick basically came out this morning and seemingly confirmed all the rumors to be true. He was on a morning show this morning with Mike Golick, former host of the Greeny and Golick show back in the day before Get Up came out, with his son, Mike Golick Jr. And I want to go ahead and play this straight from the horse's mouth so you guys can hear it for yourself. Smash that like button and share the video.
My focus is on the NBA Finals. I will say that. In terms of Shams, that will be addressed once the season is over. So I'll just say that.
Well, there you have it. JJ Redick this morning on the Golick and Gojo show says, and I quote, in terms of Shams reporting that he is going to be the next head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, he says, and I quote, in terms of Shams, that will be addressed once the season is over. Of course, that's right after the NBA Finals, the earliest that the Lakers can announce that they have hired JJ Redick as their next head coach. And you guys know how I feel about this, man. You guys know how I feel about this. I am not down with this at all. Salute to my guys, Philip Reinhart in the place to be. My guy, Rap Guy Reloaded. Y'all smash that like button and share the video. I'm not with this, man. I'm not with this. And I don't know if your two stars are with this. You guys heard of what I said yesterday and how I feel about this. I feel like this is a setup, and this is my own personal opinion based on what I've been seeing. Something doesn't smell right. And I feel like it's a setup for LeBron James to get blamed when this thing goes bad. The Lakers brought in Coach K, Mike Krzyzewski, legendary head coach from Duke University, who, oh, by the way, was the head coach for JJ Redick when he spent 4 years at Duke University. As a coaching consultant, the fix was in right there. Then you had the reports that Jeannie Buss and company feel like JJ Redick could be the next Pat Riley. I don't know what the hell he's shown that makes you want to think that he could be the next Pat Riley. And then, of course, you got the LeBron James connection, who most people took the low-hanging fruit saying, hey, LeBron James started a podcast with JJ Redick to kind of showcase JJ Redick as a possible head coach. And many people thought and felt like and still feel like LeBron James is the one spearheading this decision for JJ Redick to become the head coach. Salute to my guy, Gorilla Smoke Media, in the place to be this morning. Julian Pratt, what up, bro? I see you. But I feel like that's That's too easy of a connection. And I feel like it's a setup for when things go bad, that LeBron James will be blamed for the Lakers hiring JJ Redick. Now, if you guys paid attention throughout the offseason after the Lakers lost in the first round to the Denver Nuggets, Darvin Ham being let go in early May, and them saying that they're going on a long, extensive search for a new head coach. We heard all the reports that came out. I reported them here right on the channel. They wanted to get a coach that was going to do the work. They wanted to get a coach that was going to be for Anthony Davis, maximize Anthony Davis, and a coach that's going to be here while LeBron James is here and going to be here after LeBron James retires. Now, why they're settling on JJ Redick? What boxes does he check off when it comes to the reports that you guys put out and what you want for a coach? You said you want a guy that's going to be in the grind, going to be a coach 24/7 and do the dirty work and do all the hard work. You guys wanted a grinder as the head coach of the Lakers. Well, I don't know about JJ Redick's hustle, but I know right now with the draft coming up, he can't be grinding anything as a head coach. He can't be scouting potential draft picks. He can't be laying out what kind of team he wants to coach to the front office so they know what type of players to bring in that will fit whatever coach's plan that they have in place. How are you going to do all that if you're working for ESPN, if you're doing a podcast with LeBron James, and if you're working the NBA Finals on top of doing your own podcast without LeBron James? And how are we so sure that LeBron James now, being the fact that Rich Paul has came out within the last 3 weeks saying that LeBron James wants no part of the coaching search and he's focused on free agency? You have Rich Paul coming out in the past few weeks telling anybody that would listen that the Lakers should hire a head coach that can maximize Anthony Davis. How does JJ Redick fit into that realm? He has no experience outside of coaching a bunch of 7 and 8 year olds. You feel me? He hasn't been on an NBA bench. It's been a few years since he's been on an NBA locker room. This is the same guy that thought Anthony Davis shouldn't have made an all-NBA team this year. So how is that guy, who's seen the wonderful season that Anthony Davis had, being the only player that made it to all-NBA offensively and defensively, how is that guy that didn't even view Anthony Davis in that light gonna maximize Anthony Davis? Salute to my guy, Go James, in the building. How? A man that thought you shouldn't, you expect me to put trust in a head coach who just a few months prior didn't believe I was an all-NBA caliber player when I ended up being the only player in the NBA to make all-NBA and all-NBA defense? Make it make sense. It's already going to be a shaky offseason. We don't know what the D'Angelo Russell situation is going to be turned into. What do the Lakers do on draft night? Do they trade players? Do they trade picks? What players are going to fit into JJ Redick's system? What system is JJ Redick going to run? Who are going to be his assistants? There's reports coming out this morning that say the Lakers want to now hire James Borrego, who was at one point a top 3 candidate for the job, to become an assistant for JJ Redick. and we all know he has ties to Anthony Davis, is that going to be enough to keep Anthony Davis happy? Oh no, Terrence. This thing is a done deal. This thing is a done deal. And you could just tell by how JJ Redick said it this morning. Let me go ahead and play the tape.
My focus is on the NBA Finals. I will say that. In terms of Shams, that will be addressed once the season is over. So I'll just say that.
What other confirmation do you need, Terrence, after hearing that? That was JJ Redick responding to the news that Shams Charania put up yesterday, saying that the Lakers are going to hire JJ Redick right after the NBA Finals. And like I said, they had since early May. And when you're looking for a head coach, unless you already got one secured, when you're looking for a head coach, you don't take this much time to get a head coach, especially heading into an NBA offseason, especially when you're coaching a team that they still believe they have championship aspirations. You've seen what Phoenix did when they fired Frank Vogel. They hired Mike Budenholzer just like that. You may not know why, but he's got the job already. They just can't announce it until after the NBA Finals, when JJ Redick fulfills his obligation to ESPN/ABC, which is covering the finals. And that's why it hasn't been announced yet. And that's why JJ Redick said he'll wait till after the finals to address it. Come on now. But the Lakers, you got Jeannie Buss up there, her thirsty cougar self. You got Linda Rambis, another thirsty cougar, who like to make decisions for the Lakers front office strictly based off vibes and whatever Kurt Rambis and Phil Jackson say. Yeah, I said it. Kurt Rambis and Phil Jackson. Her quote-unquote trusted circle. Salute to my guy, Clark Ware. What up, bro? He says, what's up, my guy, Moose? I thought it was maybe going to be Coach K, but you've been speaking on this about JJ Redick, and you were spot on. Coach K, legendary former head coach of Duke University, was brought in as a coaching consultant. Coach K, legendary former head coach of Duke University, coached JJ Redick for 4 years at the university. And all that was a ploy for Coach K to come out and publicly give his stamp of approval for JJ Redick, to quiet the noise from the media, from the fan base, and from NBA Twitter and NBA YouTube. That's what that was. That was a chance for Coach K to come out and publicly stamp JJ Redick, so the Lakers wouldn't receive as much backlash for making this hire. An important hire for your organization. Just not for the present, but for the future as well. Whatever you may believe doesn't matter, but what the Lakers seemingly believe and want everybody to believe is they still have championship aspirations. So I look at it like this is a vital decision that can shape the next 5 years of your organization. And to gamble that on JJ Redick, who has no coaching experience above coaching a bunch of 7 and 8 year olds, Why would you want to bank on that when you have Anthony Davis, once again, the only player in the NBA to make all NBA and all NBA defense, still in his prime, and when you have LeBron James for the final 2 years of his career? Exactly, Gorilla Smoke Media. The Lakers bringing in Coach K as a quote-unquote coaching consultant was just them trying to lessen the blow when the news comes out that JJ Redick is going to be the head coach. And honestly, JJ Redick might end up being a great coach, but I don't want that gamble for the Los Angeles Lakers. You're not in a position to gamble like that. Let the Charlotte Hornets gamble like that. Let a team like the Atlanta Hawks, let a team like the Brooklyn Nets, let a team like the Washington Wizards gamble on a move like that. And everybody wants to point to Steve Kerr. And everybody wants to point to Pat Riley, guys that stepped out of the booth and went right into coaching. Pat Riley was an assistant before that. Steve Kerr was a GM in charge of building a team, in charge of hiring a coach. So it's not the same. And when you come out here, you're exactly right, Leslie. When you come out here and you tell the people that you're trying to find a coach to maximize Anthony Davis, you're trying to find a coach that's going to be here while LeBron James is here and post LeBron James, then why the hell are you going after JJ Redick? Why the hell are you going after JJ Redick? Somebody make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. To me, that's being hypocritical. To me, that's being hypocritical. And it's such a genie bust move to make this decision. And that's why I push back on people when they say LeBron James is behind it. That's too easy of a connection to make. That's too easy of a connection to make. Ask yourselves this. If you're LeBron James, right? Just ask yourself. Let's be logical here. Let's be logical here. If you're LeBron James and you have 2 years left in your career, all the reports are stating that LeBron James has 2 years left in his career. Why in the hell would you bank your last 2 years of your NBA career while playing with somebody like Anthony Davis, knowing the way we've seen you act with Darvin Ham, knowing the way we've seen your teammates, Austin Reeves, D'Lo, Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura, act with Darvin Ham? Why in the hell, if you're LeBron James, would you bank the last 2 years of your career on JJ Redick? Now, anytime any team that LeBron James was on was making a coaching change, we've never seen LeBron James, we've never seen Rich Paul come out over and over and over again and say, we don't want no parts of this. We've never seen that before. We've never seen them come out like this and say, we don't want no parts of this head coaching decision. Rich Paul was telling everybody that would listen, this should be about Anthony Davis. Remember, Anthony Davis is Rich Paul's client. Remember, Anthony Davis is the more valuable asset than LeBron James right now. And Rich Paul has a track record of always doing what's best for his client. LeBron James is going to be gone in 2 years. My focus is on Anthony Davis. Rich Paul has been telling the Lakers, LeBron James is going to be gone in 2 years. Forget about what he's thinking. Y'all focus should be on Anthony Davis. And it's going to be real funny, and there's going to be egg on the Lakers' faces. There's going to be egg on the LeBron James extremists. That's what I call the extreme LeBron James haters, the LeBron James extremists, right? Why would y'all gonna have egg on y'all faces if LeBron James signs elsewhere this summer? What are y'all gonna say then? What are y'all gonna say then if LeBron James signs elsewhere after the coach is announced? And I'm gonna tell you like this. The Lakers put themselves in a very, very tricky corner. The Lakers put themselves in a very, very tricky corner. Because if I'm LeBron James, if I'm Rich Paul, I'm looking at this as a setup. I'm looking at this as a setup. Jeannie Buss, Linda Rambis, Kurt Rambis, the ghost of Phil Jackson. Y'all want to set up this play, and then when it doesn't go right, want to blame me for it. Excuse me. So I'm going to pull a rabbit out of the hat on y'all, and I'm going to leave in free agency. And then what are you guys going to do when Anthony Davis goes to Rich Paul and tells Rich Paul to request a trade? Send me to the Knicks. There's a reason why Rich Paul settled his beef with Leon Rose. A 12-year beef. Longer than 12 years. There's a reason why Rich Paul settled that beef with Leon Rose. And y'all gonna see it play out this year. Y'all gonna see it play out this year. And I won't be surprised, and I don't want y'all to be surprised. If this thing goes the way I think it's gonna go, that Anthony Davis has Rich Paul go to Jeannie Buss and say Anthony Davis wants to be traded to the New York Knicks. It's not about that, Reg. This is to the people that are saying LeBron James is behind this JJ Redick thing. What are y'all gonna say if he leaves LA and JJ Redick is the coach of the Lakers? I'm just saying. This doesn't smell right. Something doesn't smell right around the Lakers right now. It doesn't smell right at all. It doesn't. Jeannie Buss has never given up control of her organization. Never. We know she has a trusted circle. This ownership group has been getting a pass for far too long. And I've been saying it. This ownership group has been a mess. I don't care who's been in that front office. This ownership group has been a mess since the death of Dr. Jerry Buss. It's been a mess. From Jim Buss to Jeannie Buss, it's been a mess. It's been a mess. Think about it. You know how bad it had to be. You know how bad it had to be when Magic Johnson, out of nowhere, quit on the last game of the season. Out of nowhere, without telling nobody. Was just standing in the hallways, huddled up a bunch of reporters, told them to turn the cameras on, and quit. And shrugged his shoulders and said, I'm not going to be here next year. Magic Johnson said, I'm too rich for all the BS that's going on around here. I'm too rich for this. I got too much going on for this. I'm out. I ain't telling Jeannie. I ain't telling LeBron. I ain't telling nobody. I'm telling y'all right here, right now. I'm out. I'm walking through the tunnel. Let's be clear here. We seen them break up a championship team for no reason. For no reason. For no reason. Brought in an Andre Drummond, brought in a Marc Gasol, who was a sneeze away from retirement, when you had a Dwight Howard, when you had a JaVale McGee. You feel me? This organization has been a mess for a long time. A long time. You got no basketball ops people. You got no basketball operations people in your trusted circle, Jeannie. None. Who's making basketball decisions over there in that front office? You got two thirsty cougars who sit in the crowd, drunk, lusting over athletes. Lusting over athletes. And Jeannie Buss wants to hire JJ Redick so she could throw that cougar thing on him. That's what this is coming down to. Come on. She's a thirsty cougar, and you guys know it. And she's basically hiring JJ Redick off looks and vibes. What do you mean he's going to be the next Pat Riley? Does that sound like a LeBron James thing to say? JJ Redick could be the next Pat Riley. No, it came from Jeannie's camp. Y'all seen the reports. And Reg Dog, I absolutely agree with you right there. I absolutely agree with you right there. Because when it comes to basketball decisions, he's the only one that has shown he knows what the hell he's doing. He's the only one that knows what he's doing. And I can say the only fumble he's had since he's been the head of Lakers scouting is drafting Jordan Hood-Schifino, if he was behind that. Now, maybe his sister Jeannie Buss, being a thirsty cougar, overruled him and decided to select Jordan Hood-Schifino. But that's the only hiccup I'd say that he's had. You know what I mean? I don't think nobody's shocked at this point. I don't think nobody's shocked. We've seen the reports all along since Darvin Ham was fired. We've seen it. And when this is announced that JJ Redick is the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, when it gets announced as soon as the NBA Finals wrap up, I pray and hope for the Lakers' sake that Joey Buss takes over the organization. For real. Because you got the Real Housewives of Hollywood running the organization right into the ground. Right into the ground. Right into the ground. Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button, man, and sharing the video, man. Get them likes up, man. I know it's a different layout today. We're doing this vertical stream. But y'all can still smash that like button and share the video, man. Go James. That's exactly what it is, bro. The Lakers front office is straight up TV land. It's a walking drama. It's a walking reality show. Let's just call it what it is. It's damn near Real Housewives of Hollywood. The way Jeannie Buss and Linda Rambis are running this organization. For real. For real. You don't see this stuff in no other franchises. Name me another NBA franchise where you see this kind of stuff. The Lakers are always about making headlines, not making winning decisions. Not making winning decisions. And when you make a decision like this in hiring JJ Redick, when you got thirsty cougars making a decision like this, hiring JJ Redick, hell, you might as well hire the pool boy to be the coach. And Go James says James Dolan does the same thing. That's a bit different, bro. James Dolan has finally given up power of the organization to the guys that he hired to do that job. And since he's done that, you've seen what the Knicks have done. The Knicks have been a stable organization ever since James Dolan has said, I'm staying out of Knick business. Ever since James Dolan told everybody I'm staying out of Knick business, the Knicks have been making the playoffs. The Knicks have been making smart basketball decisions. So again, I say, what other franchise out there is like that? in any sport. The only one I can think about is Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. They're the NBA version of the Lakers. They're the NFL version of the Lakers. They're about making headlines and not winning ball games. Not winning ball games. They're about greasing their pockets, milking the pockets of the fans, and making headlines. And that's what happens when you have an owner like a Jerry Jones in Dallas. That's what happens when you got the Real Housewives, Linda Rambis and Jeannie Buss, running the Los Angeles Lakers. For real. That's what happens. And they're probably going to go out and try to get experienced coaches to come be JJ Redick's assistants. There's talk about James Borrego. There's talks about Sam Cassell. You're going to have to throw the bag at Sam Cassell if you want him to come and be an assistant. There's talk of Rajon Rondo, who I feel should have got a look at head coaching. And there's talks of former Lakers guys like Jared Dudley, who's an assistant coach right now for Jason Kidd in Dallas. And Jason Kidd and Jared Dudley are in the NBA Finals. The same Jason Kidd and Jared Dudley who the Lakers let walk in 2021. I feel you, Gwen. That's why I said they're going to have to throw the bag at Sam Cassell if they think they want him to come and be an assistant. That's a man who played in the NBA for 15 years, had a great career, won 3 championships, been an assistant for 15 plus years. That's a man that can hold guys accountable. That's the kind of head coach you hire when you out here talking about you want a guy that can hold players accountable. You want guys that's going to be a grinder. You got guys that's going to develop players and be able to coach superstars. You get a guy like Sam Cassell. You don't get JJ Redick fresh off of TV just because he looks nice. Pause, no diddy, Jeannie Buss. Come on. Look how they did Ty Lue when LeBron James wanted Ty Lue to be the coach of the Lakers. They embarrassed Ty Lue on his birthday. They embarrassed Ty Lue on his birthday. Had the man thinking the job was his. He went out that same night and celebrated his birthday with a Lakers cake. And then they turn around and disrespect him by offering him 3 years and telling him they're going to pick his assistant coaches. If they didn't do right by LeBron James then, what makes you think they're going to do right by LeBron James now? What makes you think LeBron James wants JJ Redick when he was out here campaigning for Ty Lue and the Lakers did him dirty like that? And the Lakers did Ty Lue dirty like that. What makes you think LeBron James is behind JJ Redick when LeBron James was pounding the desk for the Lakers to not let Jason Kidd go, for the Lakers to not let Jared Dudley go? But now you believe LeBron James is behind this. Well, why didn't Ty Lue end up the coach? Why didn't Jason Kidd end up the coach when they had the chance? Why didn't Jared Dudley get to stay as an assistant when he begged the organization that he wanted to stay after he retired and he wanted to be on the coaching staff? Why would they fire Phil Handy too if LeBron James is making coaching decisions? Come on, let's use logic here, man. Let's use logic here. And then now you want me to believe he's behind JJ Redick? This is why I say it's a setup. It's a setup for LeBron James to be the fall guy, when the ish hits the fan next year. Because best believe, I'm going to say it right now, and I don't care who gets mad, the Lakers are not making the playoffs next season. The Lakers are not making the playoffs next season for a numerous amount of reasons. You got to look at it. Their season just ended in May. We're in June. LeBron James is already preparing himself for the Olympics. Anthony Davis is preparing himself for the Olympics. They leave for training camp for the Olympics July 6th. That's in a month exactly. LeBron James at 40 years old, you can bet your bottom dollar he's going to have some injury issues next season and miss time. You got Anthony Davis, who's going to be at the Olympics. That means he's going to be playing all through the summer, and then September going to be in training camp, and you want him to be healthy, a full 82 games plus the playoffs? You can bet your bottom dollar he's going to miss some time. And then you throw in a JJ Redick, a first-time head coach with no coaching experience, who's going to be learning on the job. You don't have time to be learning on the job when you got a team that you feel like is going to be a playoff contender. You don't got time to be learning on the job. LeBron James knows that. Let's use logic here. Who doesn't know that? Somebody that's not a basketball player, doesn't understand the basketball life, the basketball season, aka the Real Housewives of Hollywood, Jeannie Buss and Linda Rambis. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Team Johnson Resurgence Kennel, I see you in a place to be this afternoon. Smash that like button and share the video. You feel me? Like, you got to be able to see through the trees here. You got to be able to see through the trees here. When you see these reports come out, these are directly coming from the front office. When you see stuff like, he could be the next Pat Riley, we believe he's the next Pat Riley, that's Jeannie Buss living in nostalgia. She wants to hire JJ Redick and be able to prance around the court, prance around the sidelines, fawning over JJ Redick. Like, come on, give me a break. Give me a break. Who are you fooling? And if it all goes bad and the fans try to storm crypto.com arena, you want to blame LeBron James. Well, it was his idea. She knows the media is going to run with that narrative. The media always run with the narratives of the owners. I talked about this yesterday with the Kyrie Irving situation, with Dan Gilbert, and how Dan Gilbert backstabbed Kyrie Irving. We talked about this with the Brooklyn Nets and Joe Tsai, how Joe Tsai is the one that started the media fire to attack Kyrie Irving because he didn't want to pay him a 4-year max, and ended up trading Kyrie Irving for pennies on the dollar, which came back to bite him in the butt. As you guys know, with Kyrie Irving set to play game 1 of the NBA Finals tomorrow night. These owners and front offices are so smart that they're dumb. And they bank on the viewer, on the fan, on the consumer of the NBA or that specific team on being dumb. So they use the media to fool you guys. And you guys fall for it every time because you guys have your own agendas and your own narratives made up about certain players. Certain players. Come on. Come on. Let's keep it real. When have this organization shown you? When have they shown you that they can make sound basketball decisions? When have they shown you that? Jeannie Buss is the same woman that wouldn't let Magic Johnson fire Luke Walton after she told Magic Johnson, I want you to be team president. I'm going to give you full power. Magic Johnson said, I'm not taking the job unless you give me full power. And she stabbed Magic in the back by not allowing him to do his job. She wanted to keep Luke Walton as the head coach for the same reason she wants to hire JJ Redick, off of looks and vibes. Off of looks and vibes. Pause, no diddy. It's the same reason why she wants to hire JJ Redick is the same reason why she wouldn't let Magic Johnson fire Luke Walton. It's the same reason. Salute to Miss Terry with the beautiful $10 donation today in the super chat. She says, preach, Moose, preach. I love you much. I love you too, Miss Terry. I appreciate all the support that you bring here to the channel. Y'all smash that like button and share the video, man. Let's be real here. Let's be real. And I know the LeBron James extremists, that's what I call the extreme LeBron James haters. They're not going to like this. She was. Go James. And that's why Magic Johnson left. He's like, hold on. I only took this job because you promised me I would have the power to make the basketball decisions. And here I am. Luke Walton is trash. I want to fire Luke Walton. And you won't let me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, son, I see you in a place to be today. You know damn well he's not the right person to be the coach, bro. Not when you got this much at stake. You got the risk of losing Anthony Davis. Your cap situation is already trash. You got LeBron James in his final 2 years of his career. If I'm LeBron James, the hell I want JJ Redick for? The Lakers ain't never listened to me before. When I wanted Ty Lue, they embarrassed him. When I wanted Jason Kidd to stay, they let him walk. And now when I'm telling y'all I don't want nothing to do with the coaching search, now y'all want to put this JJ Redick hire on me when I ain't trying to jack off the last 2 years of my NBA career? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all can't sell me anything just because y'all don't like LeBron James. At the end of the day, he is who he is, bro. And him being who he is, I don't think he's banking the last 2 years of his NBA career on JJ Redick just because they do a podcast together and break down simple basketball terms to the viewer. And if you guys are falling for that baloney, you're only falling for it because of your hatred for LeBron James. And that's what the ownership group is banking on when this goes bad, that you guys are going to eat up the narrative that it's LeBron James's fault and LeBron James wanted JJ Redick. Y'all can miss me with that. Y'all can miss me with that. Y'all can definitely miss me with that. Yeah. I'm not interested in the semantics. This is sports. This is sports. This is what we do. You see the name of the channel, Moose Talks Hoops. This is what we do. We talks hoops. Don't come in here on a hoop channel from a guy named Moose Talks Hoops and ask me why we talking about hoop organizations. Come on, man. This is silly at this point. This is silly at this point. And I didn't think it could get what I didn't think it could get worse than Darvin Ham. I didn't think it could get worse than Darvin Ham. But this right here, to me, this is worse than Darvin Ham. And if JJ Redick turns out to be a hell of a head coach, I'll come on my channel and apologize and say I was wrong. And I'm not wishing a bad coaching career on JJ Redick. I'm not wishing. I'm not saying JJ Redick shouldn't be a head coach. All I'm saying is JJ Redick shouldn't be the head coach of this team. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Brandon Love Sports TV, what up, bro? And I know you one of those people that's gonna put this on Bron, regardless of the truth that comes out. But I just don't think this is a LeBron James decision, bro. And the same reason why Jeannie Buss, Linda Rambis, and the Real Housewives of Hollywood want to hire JJ Redick is the same reason why Jeannie Buss, Linda Rambis, and the Real Housewives of Hollywood didn't let Magic Johnson fire Luke Walton. JJ Redick, you want me to take you serious as a head coach? Go sit on the bench with Greg Popovich for the remaining part of his career and be an assistant to the Spurs. Then try to take over the Spurs or something. Go learn under Pop. JJ Redick, you want me to take you serious? You want to be a head coach? Go coach the Brooklyn Nets. You want to be a head? Go coach the Utah Jazz. But the Lakers? Nah, I can't co-sign that. I can't co-sign that. I can't co-sign that. And when this thing backfires on Jeannie Buss, I wouldn't be surprised. Before this, I wouldn't have thought LeBron James would leave the Los Angeles Lakers. But he just might, just to prove to you guys that he wasn't behind this decision. Because if LeBron James leaves in free agency, you guys can't use the excuse of this is a LeBron James hire. And y'all will have egg on y'all faces. And Jeannie Buss's little plan will backfire in her face. And I'm going to be right here laughing at the Lakers organization. Well, what you going to say, Brandon, if JJ Redick is the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James is playing elsewhere? I know you're going to say good riddance, but are you going to be happy to have JJ Redick as a head coach even though LeBron James is not there? Reg, if he leaves, you still going to have JJ Redick as the head coach? Is that going to be something you cheer about? But you would have booed if LeBron James was on the roster with JJ Redick as the head coach? Come on, y'all, let's make it make sense. I know y'all hatred for LeBron James is going to cloud y'all's judgment, but let's make it make sense. For real. Y'all going to be cheering if LeBron James leaves the Lakers, but if JJ Redick is the head coach and LeBron James is off the team, are y'all still going to be cheering? Y'all going to be cheering JJ Redick, but if LeBron James is on the team, y'all going to be booing JJ Redick? Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. Are y'all going to hold Jeannie Buss accountable if LeBron James leaves and JJ Redick is the head coach? Or y'all just going to be cheering for JJ Redick, calling him the next best thing since sliced bread? Or are y'all going to be part of the crowd saying JJ Redick is the next Pat Riley because Jeannie Buss says so? For real. Free Introvert says, what makes you feel like this has nothing to do with LeBron James? It's simple. If I'm LeBron James and I'm in the last 2 years of my career and I just went through what we went through with not just me, but Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, D'Lo, Rui Hachimura, all of them calling for the firing of Darvin Ham, why would LeBron James bank the prime or rest of the prime of AD's career? Why would LeBron James bank the last 2 years of his NBA career on JJ Redick? Why has Rich Paul, for the last 3 weeks, been yelling and screaming on every platform that he can get on, saying, we don't want JJ Redick. We want somebody that's going to maximize Anthony Davis. For real. Bron has never did that before. Bron has never came out and said, "Oh, I don't want nothing to do with the coaching search." What happened when Bron wanted Tyronn Lue? Free introvert. Free introvert. I want you to explain in the chat what happened when LeBron James wanted Tyronn Lue to coach the Lakers in the summer of 2019. I want free introvert to answer this. What happened when LeBron James wanted the Lakers to hire Tyronn Lue? Free introvert, answer the question in the chat. What happened when LeBron James wanted the Lakers to hire Tyronn Lue? We know what happened. What else did he want? He didn't want more money. He wanted more years. He wanted 5 years. The Lakers only offered him 3. He wanted to pick his own staff as he should have as a championship coach. They wanted to pick his staff for him. You know how disrespectful it is to a championship coach to tell him, we're going to pick your staff? Free introvert. I got another question for you. What happened when LeBron James wanted the Lakers to keep Jason Kidd and upgrade Jason Kidd to be the head coach? What happened then, free introvert? What happened when he wanted to keep Jason Kidd as the head coach, and he wanted Jared Dudley to stay as an assistant coach? What happened then, free introvert? You see where Jason Kidd and Jared Dudley at right now. Come on. The Lakers didn't listen to Bron in 2019. The Lakers didn't listen to Bron in 2021. Oh, but now they're listening to Bron when it comes to a non-experienced head coach? But they didn't listen to Bron when it came to a championship head coach in Tyronn Lue? They didn't listen to Bron when it came to Jason Kidd and Jared Dudley, who now have the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals? But now they're listening to Bron when it comes to a JJ Redick, who has absolutely no coaching experience outside of coaching a bunch of 7-year-olds and 8-year-olds. Man, miss me with that. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. I'm a good thinking MFer. I see through the trees. I'm a good thinking MFer. I see through the trees. And I don't let hate, and I don't let love, and I don't let fanboyism cloud my judgment. For real. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. Especially not when the last 2 years of my career are on the line. Especially after the way the entire team damn near ran a coup d'etat on Darvin Ham. Let's keep it real here. And y'all smash that like button, man. Hit the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner of your screen, and it'll let you smash that like button, man. For real. And the Lakers is going to have real egg on their faces. The Lakers is going to have real egg on their faces if LeBron James throws a monkey wrench into their plans. You know what I mean? And salute to my guy, Brandon Love Sports TV, man. He's one of the biggest LeBron James haters on YouTube. But I love his content. He's very entertaining. He's hilarious. I appreciate that, Reg Dog. All you got to do is double tap the screen. And it's all good here. It's all love here. We could agree to disagree. Brandon Love Sports TV, he got his own army of LeBron James extremists. That's what I call them. LeBron James extremists. They on a guerrilla warfare attack. They got some loyal soldiers over there in the LeBron James extremist clique. You absolutely right, Reg Dog. You absolutely right. Salute to my guy, Keep It 100 in the building, because he keeps it 100. But yeah, that's exactly what's going on here, y'all. That's exactly what's going on here. And I believe something is brewing in Lakerland. And we all gonna be surprised this summer. We all gonna be surprised this summer. You feel me? I feel something is brewing. And something tells me if it's not this year, definitely next year, Anthony Davis somehow ends up on the New York Knicks. But we're going to get into all of this and much more later on. We got the NBA Finals starting tomorrow night, Game 1 in the Boston Garden, with Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving heading into the Boston Garden, playing on another planet right now. And I feel like it's going to be a hell of a NBA Finals, y'all. Y'all smash that like button, share the video. If you want to donate to the channel, the link to the Cash App is in the description and on your screen. Also, if you want to become a member, an official member of the channel, you could click the link in the description as well. I appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys know how I feel about you, chat. I got the realest chat on YouTube. It ain't many of us, but less is more. So there's plenty of us. Smash that like button, share the video. I'm about to get up out of here for now, man. Peace and love, family. Keep rocking with the boy. I'm going to see y'all later. Once again, you already know it's your boy Moose Talk Troops. Like I always say, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know. It's a lot of things in this world that